date just made
Yes.
like maybe the worst cup of coffee I've ever made in the world.
Oh, no.
That's being so dramatic. It's beautiful.
Oh, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah. The issue, let me tell you, it's delicious. Okay. It's not delicious. It's somewhere on the spectrum between delicious and terrible because
Delarable.
You heard it here first. It's delarable. I went to go pull the shot, and mind you, it's like a 4:45 coffee. Like this is a late in the day, so I just did a single shot. And on my Breville, I went to go everything was good until I went to go actually pull the shot. My water was like right below the minimum water line, and so anywho. Not much came out. So it's like I'm drinking like warm like honey milk right now.
Oh, wow. I'm sorry.
There are far worse things, but that's just what I wanted to share. How are you doing today?
Okay, well, I have Zofran,
Oh,
2 cans of ginger ale,
of course.
1 bottle of Gatorade, bag next to me just in case.
It looks like a hangover. That's what it looks like to me.
If it feels worse.
Yeah, that is terrible.
Actually, no, it feels pretty much like it.
That's horrible. Buy sushi. So yeah, that is like I guess like you could market that as like the pregnancy hangover starter pack.
It's true. Here's the thing, everybody's been giving me advice, and I'm actually not like upset with it because I'm kind of to the point where I'm like, I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Somebody did tell me to start smelling alcohol wipes. Like
Lysol wipes, basically.
Yeah, but like the alcohol wipes that you use.
Like the prep pads, like for like a
Yes.
hospital. Yeah.
Yes. And I have
Why?
some left over from my shots. And so, I don't know if she said it like helps with your nausea. And so unfortunately I took a big whiff of it and then gagged. So it kind of had like the adverse effect on me.
So are they on like? Did you have to report back to headquarters? Did you tell them it didn't work or no?
No, we're not. We're not on that level. We're not.
It was
quite up
like
to that
your
level.
realtor or something.
No, I actually I feel like my realtor and I are friends. Like if she was talking behind my back and she was like, no, she's just a client, like not a friend, I would
You'd be
actually
so hurt.
I would be so sad at this point.
No, that's so true. So that's how I feel about. I've got 2 things to say. One, that's how I feel about some of the instructors at Pilates. I'm like, no, we're friends. But
I
if they
know.
were just like, oh, she's just a girl in my class, I'd be like devastated.
Yeah.
But here's what I have to say though, disproving that theory is I was on a focus group this week, which I think I was made for a focus group.
This makes so much sense.
I think that is the most me thing in the entire
Yes.
world. Like that
Yes.
really gets me going. And so
What was it for, like Amazon gift cards or something?
That felt like a backhanded compliment. Your stingy ass needed a little Amazon gift card. No, this is actually really cool, and I was really excited to talk about it on the pod.
Oh no, this is a good thing. I'm
This is a
happy
good
for
thing.
you.
Thank you. You're gonna love it more when you know what it is. So basically, you can like, okay, everybody close your eyes. Picture your like favorite comfort creator or like your favorite influencer that you've followed for a long time and you feel like you know everything about their life.
Got it.
Mine is Margot Lee.
Okay.
She's amazing. I've followed her since she started YouTube back like 10 plus years ago, whatever, when she like was first getting started, whatever, before she went to college even. Anywho, picture how you would feel about that person and then imagine you're on a 10-person Zoom call with them for a focus group.
Was she on this Zoom call with you?
Yeah.
What? For what?
So she has a company that she started called No Particular Order.
Okay.
It's so cute. I have like the journal, the original journal or whatever. It started off as like a prompted journal. She's big on journaling, which is really cute, but not in like a Dear Diary way, more in like a making it like very fun and accessible for people that are scared to like tap into like maybe stuff's going on in their head or whatever. Anywho, all of her stuff is so cute. And she started releasing like drops and lines basically over the years. And so the one that she's working on now is a moving journal. It's about to release actually, but it's like to process a big move or a small move or just something that feels, because it's like, I think her premise around it is like people don't really take the time necessary to like process what moving actually feels like, because it's just can be a lot sometimes. And
it's also fast usually.
Yes, fast. And like usually you're leaving something or starting something that you're scared of or whatever. And so that's her newest release. I think it drops next week, but she did like a call, she had a little thing like apply to be on the focus group and got it, which is awesome. And
Bag secured.
Bag secured. So it was it was so cute. It was on Saturday morning, this past like a couple days ago, and like at 11 a.m. Saturday morning. So I went down, had my coffee in hand, got on the focus group. I was expecting going in like maybe like a 50-person thing, and it was just more going to be like raise your hand if like more of a bigger scale, but she was so cute. It was only like 8 or 10. I think it was 8 focus group people on it. And then her, like one of her people at her company.
Wow.
Yeah. So like met my hero today or on Saturday, and I'm thriving.
Well, personally, if JC Marie Smith, who is my favorite influencer, if she did a focus group, here's the difference between you and I. Can't catch me there.
Can't catch me. Why? You're scared?
I would never do it.
You don't want to share your thoughts. No, you're just nervous. Not to her.
Yeah.
You'd panic. Well, I also was a little panicked, but I just had to dig deep and lock in. Well, what was really cute is she had just landed in Banff the night before for like a brand trip or something. And so we get on, and of course, like, she's like talking about it. She's like, wait, guys, look at my view. And she's showing like out the hotel. It's like perfect snow and like everything. And everybody's like, wait, so cute. And
And now you can like sell her information to the tabloids.
Can you imagine? She's on a brand trip at Banff. You heard it here first. But no, this is what I did. Here's the thing is people like you probably think people like me are obnoxious.
I don't think you're obnoxious. I think I could never.
I just was like, in that moment, I was like, wait, I want to have my chance to talk to her. So I was like,
no,
that's
scared.
I didn't do anything scary. I was just like, wait, oh my gosh, is that mountain time? That's so fun. And she was like, yeah. And then it was just us one-on-one because everybody was just kind of being like, hi, yeah, it's good. And and then we talked about that and how
everybody was too afraid to step up to the plate.
So like her and I had like a interaction. I don't know. I just can't explain it.
That's amazing.
Meet your heroes.
I'm so happy for you.
Thanks everybody for listening. And that's all I have to say this week. Bye.
And with that,
that's it. No, let's actually talk about it. This was another one of those weekends like we had last weekend where we didn't get to talk that much because
we didn't get to talk that much. First of all, welcome to episode 22.
Yes.
22. Thank you guys for joining. And those of you who are watching, I am sorry.
Why?
I just feel like I'm literally looking at you and I'm looking at me and I'm like, there's no color in my face.
Oh, wow. No, come on.
Like there's something wrong. No. But I did have, did you know you could just like ask to get your platelets checked at the doctor?
It would help if I knew what platelets were. It's in the blood.
Something about the blood.
Okay. So what is it? What do the platelets tell?
What a good question.
Is that what makes you scab? Why do I feel like yes?
Isn't that white blood cells?
Hang on. What makes you scab?
Yes, you're right.
Oh
wow.
Angel.
Hey girl, I'm recording the pod.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry.
Anything you want to say to the people?
No, I sound like a man. I'm really croaking right now.
Okay,
that's so embarrassing. Are you talking to a man?
I love you.
I love you. Bye. Quick feature from Faith.
Quick feature.
Okay,
Yes,
so-
you're right. It is. It stops bleeding by forming clots, which makes so much sense because if you have low platelets, they say like you bruise really easy. Like you can't get into a car accident because you would like bleed internally.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
crazy.
think of.
just quick, a few quick examples for you guys who are
Just
listening.
quick facts with Marlee.
But I started noticing, and maybe the people. Here's the thing about me is I've never once suffered in silence. I don't know if I've ever talked about this on the pod. I have never ever suffered in silence.
No, share
I
with
heard,
the class.
I heard this video the other day where somebody was like, "Oh, you're so strong," talking about like fertility or like, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I was talking to Dawson about it, and I was like, if somebody ever looked at me and were like, "Wow, like I had no idea you were struggling. You're so strong," I'd be like, "That's the biggest lie I've ever heard."
Not true.
Because
Yeah.
if you were around me for any point of the last like year and a half, 2 years,
Yes.
I've told everybody that I'm not happy.
Well, you love to make your problem everyone's problem in a good
Exactly.
way. Like not in, like I love that you do that because I feel like I'm like doing it with you.
I'm happy to tell everybody that I'm
Miserable.
suffering in some sort of way. Yeah, if I'm going down, we're all going down.
Well, here's the
Okay.
thing about it though. This is what I'll say is you doing that isn't Debbie down. Like when I talk to you about something you're going through, I'm not like, I don't leave depressed. I leave like, oh
Yeah.
my gosh, how are we going to get through this?
I will say and I don't know if it's because I do this or if it's
Sure.
the look of my face or something, but I
Right.
do have a lot of people in return walk up to me and tell me their traumatic things.
Wow. So you're just like, you're like a landing pad for people.
I think it's because like I'm willing to tell other people my traumatic things. Other people come up and they're like, let me tell you this crazy, horrible thing that's happening to me.
and that's
they're like,
why you
I
and
haven't
I
told
get out
anyone.
along so well from the start.
It makes so much sense. Is your name Taylor? Get a load of this.
Get a load of this.
Get a load
Yeah.
of this.
Well, that's beautiful. Okay,
Well,
so
back to the platelets.
Back to the platelets.
I've noticed, which apparently is just a pregnancy thing. You can't even see it on camera. It's so embarrassing. Whatever. But I get like these little. It's literally.
you gotta believe me.
have to believe me. You don't understand.
You don't understand.
It's like these little like. They're the size of like a pin, like bruising,
Okay.
and I kind of have it like all down my arms, like I get it on my face, like whatever.
What?
And at first, I had some on my face around my eyes, and I thought it was because like
Throwing up.
yeah, like I thought it was like when you get sick because
Yeah.
you're like, you know, whatever. But then I started noticing it like on my body, like other areas. And the only thing I have to reference it is my brother has ITP, which is like something about
Inside
having
the perimeter.
inside the perimeter. Wait, I hope, hold on. I
For
really
the
hope that,
ITP community, we're sorry. Hang on. Let me look
yeah,
it
but
up.
I need it to actually be ITP and like I didn't like say it to the doctor. Okay, no, it is. So, and it's
Okay,
like
good. ITP
basically where
disease.
you like chronically have like low platelets or whatever. So it's like,
Wow.
I know it's like you just bruise a lot or like, I don't know, it's bad if you get hit or something.
Right.
And so I told the doctor that I was like, literally, that's the only reference. And she was like, oh, that's good to know if it's like genetic,
Right.
then we'll like test for it. No worries. I don't have it, which is like a good thing, but I also feel like now she thinks I'm a hypochondriac. So now I'm like kind of embarrassed to tell my doctor if something's wrong.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I would kind of put you on the spectrum closer to hypochondriac.
I know I would too.
And me too. That's
Yeah.
coming from me too. So
yeah.
it's okay.
I know.
Well, maybe she can just see you for who you are now.
I know, and I was literally thinking last night. I was like, "Oh no!" Like she tested for all these things because I gave her all these random things that were happening to me. Which I just have to stop saying. Like, what is this thing happening? Because it is all pregnancy. Everything is like anything I look up. It's like
because
it's
the
normal.
reality is if it was gonna happen beforehand, it would have. But like, it's all because of this pregnancy.
Yes.
like
Yes.
it would have happened 6 months ago if you know.
Yes.
Okay, so I just wanted to let the people know that this is like a medical podcast now because a lot of what I have to share today is medical.
Oh my gosh! Well, this is good then.
It's really good.
is
Was
a
there
good
anything
thing.
else you wanted to share about your platelets, or do you want me to jump in?
No, well, they came back normal, so that's what I was.
it's fine.
All of that to say, I was worried about it for nothing. But don't
My
worry,
life motto.
I was worried about it for nothing, but don't worry because I did message my doctor again today asking if she could give me more medicine. So,
Yeah. Well, you know how to ask for help when you're in need. That's a good thing.
never suffered in silence.
Never suffered in silence. So let me get into what I have been going through, which I have also made my husband's problem for the past.
Well, that is
48
just part of
hours.
being
That's
married.
part of being married.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys aren't ready. So it all traces back to about a week ago. I went to the gastroenterologist per my primary's referral.
Right.
And because if you have been around me like ever, you know that I've got some digestive issues. And so it finally came time to go to a gastro and really run some tests because like cutting out XYZ things just I've finally cut out so much and like nothing, there's still an issue. So it has to be something beyond what is already happening. So one of the tests that they were going to do is SIBO testing, SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth. Feels dramatic. I like things that can like become an acronym though. SIBO's like kind of cute.
So I'm having this like really strange faint memory. Did you ever watch Victorious?
Oh, back in the day.
Yeah, Victorious. I don't know if it was Victorious or it could have been iCarly.
iCarly, yeah.
Sometimes the memories run together. Of somebody's at my door.
They could be our first guest on the pod. Bring them on in.
They're dropping something off that's not for me, and I'm not going to say anything.
No.
Anyways.
You're literally in the middle of recording a podcast. What don't they understand?
Can you not tell that I'm busy here?
Mommy's working.
Mommy's working, even though all of the windows are frosted, so they literally can't see a thing. No. Anyways, it's a faint memory that I have. I think it was Victorious because it was Andre in the show. He had to dress up like a character, and his name was SIBO.
Oh, wow. So everything runs together.
Everything runs together. Anyways.
So, yeah, back to SIBO. I am testing for it. And the whole reason I even knew to test for it was because my friend Georgia, maybe this is HIPAA. It's not.
HIPAA
she would literally only from the doctor.
Yeah.
Georgia would not give a damn if I talked about this.
Yeah.
So it'd be what it be. But anywho, she allegedly tested for SIBO and it inspired me to test. And so, yeah, the test came in the mail. It like comes in this like cute box. It's like has cute colors and stuff, which is exciting. Wow. They make it exciting.
Yeah.
It's like a trio smart test. And so you open it up and inside is looks like an arts and crafts store just like exploded on your table. Like there's bags, there's like stickers, there's like, it's a lot going on. And I read through the manual. It all starts, you have to do a 24-hour prep day. That's a long time to prep for something. And so the 24-hour prep day started yesterday for me. What did I have to do? Only eat white rice.
No soy sauce?
No soy sauce. No soy sauce.
I'm out.
I'm out. I'm literally out. White rice, meat, general, but you could only have ground beef, chicken, or fish. Only seasoning is salt. No like, and I am somebody who eats a very well-rounded, colorful diet, personally.
Right.
I'm not the type to just like eat the same meal every day for the rest of my life. And so this was like some people this might be much easier for, but this was very compromising to me.
Yeah. Dawson could do this test pretty easy.
Right, exactly. And so, yeah, all 3 meals yesterday, I ate, the other thing you can have is egg. But I have a little bit of an egg aversion right now. Like I'm in my egg aversion phase.
Yep.
I don't know. Like, I think that just is like a human thing. Like, sometimes you like eggs, sometimes you don't.
I think that's just part of, what is that, like Darwinism or something?
Yeah.
Only the strongest survive?
Survival of the fittest. We don't know. This is only a medical podcast, not a science podcast.
History or whatever.
Whatever. So, anywho, I could have added egg, and I didn't want to. So, at all 3 meals yesterday, at the beginning of the day, I cooked white rice and a pound of ground beef. And so, that's what it was salt.
Okay.
And that's what I ate for all 3 meals.
Could it be my smoked sea salt?
I don't know. I could salt it, and I could cook it in a bit of olive oil or like a vegetable oil, but I like
Oh,
olive oil.
thank you for not letting it stick to the pan.
Thank God. And so, anywho, that was really taxing because, here's the thing. I would be the first to admit, I am not the type of person that naturally reaches for something sweet. I always want something salty before I want something sweet. But by the end of the day yesterday, I was like
You were deprived.
I was like fiending for like a sugar cube or like
Yeah.
a sports drink or like just something that like tasted like something, like something really devastating. And so, and I can have water all day, obviously, and I could have black coffee. So I had a cup of black coffee at the beginning of the day.
So here's what I'm thinking. I don't even forget it. I don't even want to eat. Like, I don't even want to then.
It was only because I knew that I was going to pass out if not.
Fine.
And so, and I don't hate, like thankfully I like ground beef and I like rice, but it was just like, when you're chewing, it just is like nothing. Like
It's
you're
not. It's just a texture thing at that point.
And
Yep.
so, like, I was like struggling to get it down. So that was all my day yesterday. I did calculate though. Yeah. Don't mind if I'm literally so bulked. I had the whole pound of ground beef, 85 grams of protein.
Yeah, that makes sense. Wow, that's a lot of
A
protein.
lot of protein. So I'm just like in bulking season.
Right.
So
I think
anywho.
if we want to eat the amount of protein that you're actually supposed to have in a day, you have to like kind of force yourself to do it.
Yeah.
Like
it feels
you
like
have
a
to
lot.
really force
Well,
yourself to
because
do it.
they say like 30 grams of protein a meal. So I kind of hit that.
Yeah.
Anywho.
I did like this online calculator and it told me like 90 something.
Yeah, it's a lot to process. So good news is I hit my protein goal yesterday. Wasn't trying to, but anywho, that was yesterday. I go to bed like in a sweat because I literally, my stomach is feeling so many things. And so I wake up this morning and I told myself I was going to sleep right. Okay, wait. It gets far worse. I need everybody to go with me on this. Yesterday was Sunday. I was supposed to pick up my prescription that I didn't know I need to pick up I thought everything would just come in the kit. No,
Yeah.
my doctor prescribed me the thing that you need to jumpstart the test, basically.
Oh, good.
And so I realized that last night and I was like, oh, I'll just go and get it. Yeah, no, Sunday pharmacy hours, they close at 5. I realized that at 5:23.
So what, do you have to do it all over again?
Well, so that I start panicking and I was like, no, I literally cannot do this day again. I do not want to do it. I don't want to do it. And Andrew was like, let's figure it out. And he was like, what time does the pharmacy open? That's where it gets in a pickle because I got scared that because today is a federal holiday, I thought that the pharmacy hours were going to be like different.
Yeah.
Thank God they weren't. They opened up at 9 a.m. But that means I was planning on getting up and starting this test because it's a 2-hour test. I was expecting to start the test at like 7 a.m. and get it over with.
Yeah.
Because I had Pilates at 9. And so really threw a wrench.
no.
I canceled Pilates because I'm like, I can't work out on this. Like I haven't had any fruit, anything. And so
No electrolytes.
no electrolytes, no. And so I canceled Pilates for the morning. And so I go to the pharmacy, get there literally at 9:02, pick it up, get back home, start the test. It is a series of breathing into bags that seal. Yeah. You breathe, inflate the bag, close it, so it's sealed.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to have to do like, not the Heimlich. What is it when you're like hyperventilating and you have to do like the idea of
Thank
breathing
God.
it back in right now?
No, I didn't have to breathe it back in. I just had to breathe it, close it. So the first one is your baseline. You just do that. Number 1. There's 9 total bags. You then get the thing that kickstarts it. It's called like lactulose or something. Yeah, I'm like in pharmacy now. And so I like drink that, and mind you, oh my gosh, it is a tablespoon of lactulose, which is it is the consistency of like the thickest honey you've ever had to get that down. I literally held Andrew's hand the whole time. I was like, tried to get it down. 15 minutes. And it goes in 15-minute intervals from there on out until you do all 9 bags. So it was like 2 hours and 15 minutes total.
I don't like it.
I don't like it. So I just threw on a show and pushed through. And that was this morning. And I literally at the end, I was like, the second I finished the 9th bag, getting in the car, going to Day Drinkers, getting a pastry, getting the sweetest coffee I can imagine.
Yep.
And it literally, I was eating that little pastry today and I was like, feel myself like reviving right now.
Wow.
So I'm fine now. But I had a really insane past 2 days.
I was going to say something, but then I decided maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I should.
What do you want to say?
I was just going to say, I hope you have SIBO for you going through all of
I
that.
do too. No, I
okay.
do. No, you can say it. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you for saying
Because you had to go through all of that.
That's literally what I told Andrew. As I was like, low key, why do I hope I have it? Because one, there's a solution. They give you an antibiotic to cancel the infection.
It's an antibiotic and then it's gone?
It's like a bacterial infection in your small intestine. And so
low key, I hope you have it.
I know. You take a course of antibiotics and then it can come back. That's what Georgia allegedly said, is that it can come back.
Yeah.
She knows.
Allegedly, in case if the lawyers want to come for me.
Oh God. And so, yeah. But the thing is like she allegedly took antibiotics and it went away. So it's amazing. And so,
well, that's fine. Cause then you would know when it comes back. I mean, no, low key, I want this for you because then you could know and be done. And then that test wasn't in vain.
She said that all her, like finally, like it was relief. All her bloating went away. Like there wasn't pain. She was going, cause that's the issue for me is like, sorry guys, I'm just sharing with the class. I have an issue. Like I don't digest well in terms of like I can't go. Like I feel like I need to go and can't. And so thanks for listening. Hopefully I don't regret putting that on a podcast one day, but it's fine.
Oh, I'll say it too. Fine. I've been constipated since I've been pregnant.
Yeah. Okay, fine. So yeah, that's what I'm going through. I'll keep you guys updated because I always do. And yeah.
Yeah. Listen, if you suffer, I suffer.
Thank you. Mano y mano.
Mano y mano. I give you cookie, you give me cookie.
Mi casa es tu casa.
Exactly.
Yeah. So thanks for listening to our medical podcast. We can get into like things that are also happening in life. So it doesn't have to be like medical. So people aren't like scared.
Well, first I wanted to talk about us traveling to Savannah this past weekend.
Wait, yeah. I want to hear about it so bad.
So there's nothing to say about Savannah because we didn't do anything. Which is, listen, that is our fault. That's our fault.
Right.
But it was a very short trip. We got in very late Friday.
Yeah.
And then Saturday,
Wedding.
wedding. It was an early wedding, so we had like a little bit less time, but we did go out and like shop a little bit and walk by the river and whatever. So that was cute.
Cute.
But here's the thing about, I don't know if I'm sure other people who have listened to this have lived this, and I don't know how they solved it, but this is how I solved it. We get to the airport, right? My husband is, let's be honest, my husband's the responsible one in the relationship. That's fine. And the best part about traveling for me is that I just shut my brain off and follow him wherever he goes.
You're like his little dog.
I literally just, I
just
love
a
traveling
puppy.
because I just exist. He puts his card down and
And you just get to like eat things and be happy.
I know. I'm like, this view is so beautiful, and he's mapping where we're going next.
Right.
So I'm, that, and I think that is just, listen, ladies, this is the life that you deserve.
See, that's beautiful.
I plan the things, don't get me wrong. Like when I go to New York, like I plan our itinerary and like that kind of stuff.
So true.
And that's the kind of stuff that like I enjoy doing. But I'm talking about mostly how am I getting on the plane? Where am I getting my luggage?
Where we differ astronomically, because I think a little bit of like a control kink comes out, and I like need, I feel like the hottest person in the airport because I'm like, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. But I love that you get to be like a little puppy dog and like live your most happy life.
Yes. There was one time we were traveling back with the creative team, and I, for some reason, have a faint memory that Kinzer was there, but I don't know.
I'm sure.
I know that some of the other boys were there, and I was on the plane train with them. And
Yes, he was there. He was there talking about the plane train. We remember.
for the people listening, the plane train, if you've never, I'm sure most of you have flown into Atlanta, but if you haven't, the plane train takes you from like down in Atlanta. It takes you from terminal to terminal and then baggage claim, whatever. And so I hate the plane train. I have like a deep hatred for the plane train because I didn't understand it for like a long time. And now I'm like, oh, it's like actually so easy. It's literally just my terminal is F, get off at F. Like it couldn't be easier, but I had no idea where I was going. And so the thing about me is, and this is maybe some internalized misogynism against myself. Yeah. Anytime I'm traveling with men that I know and trust, mind off. Right. I am just
But see, do you
them.
know what that tells me is like, well, actually, you can cut this out if you want to. Do you think that like, do you think you trusted your dad of where you were going growing up or no?
Yeah, when it came to like traveling. Or
okay,
like
yes, because that's where I think that comes from.
But I almost feel like it was more. We didn't really travel a lot as a family. Yeah. But my brother was almost 2 years older than me. Yeah, and so this is the younger sibling in me. I'm like,
maybe you trusted your brother.
Months. That's definitely what it is because we didn't really travel a lot as a family, so we weren't like. I wasn't like following my dad a lot of places, but my brother and I were always going to the same places.
And
like,
he just took the lead.
He always knew where he was going. So I never had to think about it.
This is exactly where it comes from. Yeah. I'm glad that we could figure this out.
Even when I got my license, I was not driving because he knew where to go. Yeah. So I always had that. And then I went to college where my brother went to college. And so if I had somewhere to go, I'd be like, Cole, take me there. And he would just take me. I never had to think about it. And so luckily I married a man that is okay with that. Yeah. And so I turned my brain off. Anyways, all of this to say, back to the plane train. So just about every single stop, we had like 5 stops until we got to where we needed to go. Right. Every single stop, I tried to get off.
Really? That was when you were with the boys. That was not this trip. Yeah.
And Kinder would just grab my bag and pull me back. Nope. No.
Like you're like one of those kids with the little monkey backpack
literally with a leash. He's like, nope. He's like, no, girl,
get back here. That is hilarious.
Wrong one. Please. But anyways, actually, one of the guys that was on the plane train, that's why we went to Savannah. It was his wedding this weekend.
Oh my gosh.
We get to the airport in Austin. We have a flight from Austin that connects to Atlanta and then connects to Savannah. There's no because Austin is kind of a small airport, so there's no connecting from Austin to Savannah because they're both small. So whatever, we had to go to Atlanta.
I hear that moaning. What is going on?
I don't know if that was the old person walking their dog moaning or if that was the dog they were walking moaning.
Either way.
Either way, my door's locked.
Everybody say a quick prayer.
I mean,
so you're in Savannah.
No, we're in Austin. Dawson booked us an Uber, of course.
Of course.
Luggage gets in the Uber. I'm just riding along. Right. And then Dawson's going to check the bag. I'm just standing behind him. And he goes, maybe he should have asked this before, but I can't promise I would have checked before we left the house anyways. He said, you have your, he does this for everything. You have this, you have that, you have that. And I'm always like, yes, I have it. Yes, I have it. Yes, I have it. Stop asking. And now I'm like, I'm never going to question him again. Yeah, no. He goes, you have your ID? Yes, duh, I have my ID. So he's checking the bag. I'm like, well, let me double check. I have my ID. Marlee. And so I get my wallet out. No ID inside.
Was it just blank? Nothing there.
Well, there's a lot of cards in there, not any of them that I use. And so I was like, I just didn't look hard enough. I take out all of my cards, which is probably about like 15. I don't know. Yeah. And I'm just like, because
you have that little like Lulu card wallet. Yeah. So everything's just like stacked in there. Yeah.
Yes. It's kind of inconvenient because like there is like one little pocket, but it's kind of like on the side. And I'm like, I'm not keeping that outside the zipper. Because
maybe we like change this for you. Maybe we find a good wallet for you. No hate, no stress. Maybe we do that when
I want to, because it also is like, it's like a nylon texture. So it kind of like, I guess I could find a way to like wash it, but it like, I don't like the way that it like, if you drop water on it, like it gets like a water ring.
No. Okay.
So back to it. It's on the list. Anyways. He's checking the bag. I think he knows in the depths of his soul I don't have it. And so, because he's doing that thing where he's kind of just
Like looking.
kind of glancing back at me. And I'm looking at him like,
And?
I'm good.
Girl.
And I'm thinking in my head, this is bad.
This is bad.
This is bad.
This is bad.
And so I've gone
Yeah.
through my cards multiple times. As he's looking back and I'm going, like reassuring him that it's fine. And then finally he turns around and I say, yeah, I don't have it.
That is literally, I can feel
I
it in
don't
my
have
whole
it.
body right now.
And let's be honest, we are not get there 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours early. We are not those type of people. Which maybe if we were that type of person, it would really alleviate a lot of the stress in that moment.
Yeah.
Except we are get there an hour and a half before. Like especially it's a small airport, it's going to be
There's
fine.
not like a ton of time for error.
No. And so there's no time for air. Like we have enough time to get to the gate, sit for 5 minutes, get on the plane. That's my dream. That's what we want. So that's what we always do. And it's always worked out for us, except for in this instance.
Right.
No worries. Ice cream truck.
Yeah. Cute. Okay, continue.
You guys might hear the ice cream truck a couple times because it seems that they've gone by quite a bit.
They've made their rounds. They haven't
think
found their
maybe-
clientele yet.
Well, they might know their target audience because it's right outside of my door multiple times.
She's recording a podcast. Give her a second.
The thing is, and that's the most frustrating thing about the ice cream trucks in this neighborhood. There's multiple that go by.
Yeah.
They're so fast. I don't have time to get my shoes on.
How are you
I'm
supposed
like,
to get your shoes on and run out?
it makes me so angry because I'm pregnant. I do want the ice cream.
No.
And I can't get to you in time.
I can't get to you in
So
time.
it's so frustrating. And I'm not running down the street for you, let's be honest. My round
No,
ligament
no.
would never let me. And so anyways, I look at him, I say, I don't have my ID. It is just, it's not here. And he's looking at me and I'm like, well,
I can
I'm gonna-
literally see his face. I can see it. Oh,
and he's an angel.
angel.
Anybody
And
who knows him.
He's like holding back everything right now.
He's never really let it loose. You know what I mean? So
No,
he's just so
never.
sweet. So he's like that's literally what he does. He just goes, and just kind of looks at me and I was like, I'll take the lead here.
I'm suddenly your leading lady. Don't
I'm
worry.
like, I literally am like, it's okay. I am either going to, I was like, you're going to this wedding no matter what. Cause it's like really, I mean, I'm friends
It's
with
his
him, but
friend,
like,
yeah.
it's his good friend. And so I was like, no matter what, like you're getting on the plane, you have what you need, so it's fine. I'm either going to Uber back and pray I make it in time, or I'm going to find a way to like get onto this plane.
Yeah.
And so he's like, okay. He's like, I don't know what you're going to do. And I was like, you just literally just go through
Settle
the airport.
down.
I literally was like, you just go through the airport like normal and I'm going to figure this out. He doesn't see me for another 45 minutes because I'm already through security, basically at the gate waiting for him. Somehow it worked out for me. So here's what happened. I go up to, you know, where like you're standing at the desk where you're about to like check your bags.
Yeah.
There's no like help desk right there. And
Yeah.
the line is long. Like the security line is very long. So I'm like, even if I were to Uber home, it was like 10 minutes away. So like,
Yeah.
we did like technically it would have had time, but the line was very
it's
long.
cutting it too close. Yeah.
I was like, I'm not going to be able to get through security. Like, I don't know who to talk to. So I go to the end of the desk where I don't see anybody. Like, I don't see anybody lined up. And he's just like a baggage check guy.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need to talk to somebody. And I just need you to point me in the direction of, I lost my ID. And I have no idea where to go.
Yeah.
And he's like, okay, well, you need to talk to a TSA agent. And I was like, well, do I have to go through security for that? And he's like, yes. And I was like, what if I get through security and they say no? Like, is there somebody I could talk to? And he was like, why don't you just cut the line? And I was like, you want me to ask everybody to cut the line? And he goes, no, there's like this little like secret way. Why don't you just go there? And I was like, am I going to get in trouble if I do this? He goes, I don't think anybody will stop you. And I was like, okay, I'm just going to say that you told me. And he was
Okay.
like, okay.
Stop.
The line is literally far back.
Yeah.
I just take this little secret passageway. Nobody
Questions.
stops me. Nobody questions
And that's
me.
the
nothing.
thing about it is if you just look like you know what you're doing, nobody questions a thing.
So you took the opposite posture of me. I thought, look as helpless as could be. And they're going to be like, this helpless girl. Like,
Just a little deer in the headlights.
because let's be honest, the men are going to love to help.
They just
In
they
this-
have like a help kink. They just need. They
and
need
so
to
I
do
was
it.
like,
Yeah.
I need to look as helpless as possible. This is kind of where being
Blonde.
A blonde girl helps. No, literally. I was like, this is kind of weird.
I don't have that privilege.
I'm like, thank God I'm blonde and pregnant, and I could just hold my stomach and look confused. And so I'm so scared. And so, which to be fair, I was worried because I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do if like this doesn't, whatever. I don't know how to rebook a flight, to be honest. I'm like, whatever.
No.
I take this little whatever, and I get all the way up to where they like scan your ID and your like bag, your gate, whatever. And I see a man behind, like standing between the guys, like scanning everybody's like boarding passes on the phone. And I was like, I'm just going to wait till he gets off the phone. Cause I want to talk to him. I don't know why. I was like,
it was like a mother's intuition. Yeah.
Mother's intuition, if you will. And I waited till he got off the phone. I'm waving. I'm going, hi, can you help me? And he's like, sure. And I was like, this like guy over there told me to come through this line. I was like, I am like a little nervous. I lost my ID. And I was like, I just don't know what to do, like how I'm going to make my flight. I wish I was kidding. You lost your ID. Oh no, it's going to be okay.
No, it is unbelievable. It is literally, it's unbelievable.
I knew right then. I'm good. Like
we're good. No, we're in the clear.
We are good. I told Dawson, I said,
so back.
I was like, get in line. We're fine. Like you're going to be fine. But I was like, you can't cut with me. Like there's no way if you come up here, he's going to like whatever.
Because then when the husband's there, then they're going to be like,
you guys go solve it.
Yes.
And so he's like, okay, it's going to be fine. Like fill out this paperwork. He gave me this paperwork. Literally all I did was put like my name, my like, I was like, I had an address on there, but I was like, well, I'm living in an Airbnb. We have a PO box. Like, what do you want me to put? And he's like, just put one, like, we'll make it work, whatever. And I was like, okay. And so I put like our PO box because that's the only one that like kind of traces back to our name. Yeah. And so, because we sold our last house, like I don't have like a permanent address that traces to our name.
You're just
and
a
so
nomad.
I was like, and so I was like, this is honestly like horrible, like how this is working out because we don't have a permanent address that whatever. And so I put that down and then I give it back to him. That's literally all I wrote down on it. And
you could
he's
have
like,
just like scribbled.
Literally. And I was like, do you want like my credit card? Like it has my name on it. Like, do you want me to like prove it any other way? And he's like, no, just your boarding pass. And so I showed him my boarding pass and he goes, okay, yeah, this must be you. And he goes, and he looks me up in the system. He's like, what's your birthday? And I was like, I gave him my birthday and he goes, this was so easy. Yeah, you can go through.
The Lord's favor was upon you. That is crazy.
I've never heard of this happening. So maybe this is what you do if you lose your license. Like, I don't know if they just always let you through or if there's something to fill out.
I think it was a you thing.
I don't know. Because I looked it up and I was like, I asked him, I was like, do you have to ask me any like security questions? He goes, no, I think you're good. And I was
you
like,
seem like trustworthy.
I was like, I mean, I'll tell you, like, what do you want to know? Like the name of my first dog? Like, I could, like, you know what I mean? Like, is there any sort of security questions that you have to like, I don't know what you want to know from me, but I'll tell you, whatever. Right. He's like, no, I don't need to see a card. No questions. Like, you're good. Just go through. And I was like, okay, I can get back in line. And he goes, no, just go through right here.
That is so funny.
I was like, okay. I was through security and was waiting on Dawson for probably like 40 minutes.
That is unbelievable. That is a wonderful story.
The worst part, he gets through. We go sit at our gate. We have like 20 minutes, whatever. We're sitting there. And I'm like, this is so me and this is so Dawson. I'm like, oh, sucks. License gone forever. Like, I'm like, no idea where it could be. The last place I had it was at my doctor's office when they asked for my insurance. Mm-hmm. But I was like, I remember them handing it back. So maybe I like set it in my seat and left it. Maybe, I don't know. And he was like, well, what were you wearing? I was like, no idea. Leggings. So definitely like no pockets.
No.
So I was like, yeah, it must be gone forever. And he goes, well, it was cold that day. You were probably wearing a jacket. I was like, I probably was. Yeah. And he goes, well, it would have been your white jacket. And I was like, yeah, that would make sense. He goes, I packed that. And I was like, oh. And he goes, it's definitely in your white jacket. And I was like, there's no way. And he goes, well, luckily it's in our carry-on.
That's literally what I was thinking is, how are you going to do this again?
He opens the carry-on, pulls out my white jacket, reaches in the pocket, my insurance card and my ID right there.
Stop. So, with you the whole time.
With me the whole time. the
That
whole
is
time.
hilarious. That
so
is
getting
hilarious.
back was like obviously a breeze. Not that I think I would have had an issue at the Savannah airport either because it was so small.
You could have talked to them into anything.
But I was like,
Let me drive the plane. Let me fly the plane.
I was like, I think I could ask to fly the plane and they'd let me at this
Yeah,
point.
they would.
Dawson goes, how did you do that? I was like, I don't know. Things just work out for me.
They do. How did you do that? I'm just myself. I just am me. I can't explain
have
it.
no idea. I genuinely, and that's not saying every time, but
Yeah.
most of the time when something like that is happening, I feel like it does work for me.
Anybody with anxiety anywhere just needs to hear this. It's going to work out.
It's going to work out. You're probably going to get through security, I guess. Well,
That's a beautiful story. And so I pulled up Dawson's text because this is all that we had to go off of.
Yeah.
Somehow Marlee convinced the Transportation Security Administration to let her through without her ID.
yeah, they asked for no other form of identification whatsoever. Not cards that match my name, not my Instagram, nothing. I was literally like,
TikTok.
I was like, I'll pull up my Instagram. I'll
You can
show you
literally
my
go
birthday.
through my saves. It's fine.
Yeah. I'm like, no, I promise. Like, this was my maiden name. This is
I'm
my new
screaming.
name. Like, I can prove it all.
Screaming.
Nothing. And he was
So-
like, yeah, just go on.
That's literally, I loved that entire story.
I know. The thing is, that here's the thing. I think I was on such a high after that. I did literally just walk through and then start just walking through like the machine. And the guy was like, okay, well, you do still have to like put your purse in the thing. And I
You're
was
on
like,
top of the world.
I was like, oh, yes, that makes sense. Okay.
Duh.
I was like, duh, I'm so sorry. Because I was
Stop.
like, I don't want to take advantage of his kindness at this
No,
point.
his sweet
But-
kindness.
I know.
Okay, so great story. Thanks for sharing with the class. What I have to say is I just pulled up my notes. I did want to talk about this. This goes back to gastroenterologist
Right.
office. Tell me why this is really taking a funny turn. I get back with the person who was doing my check-in,
Right.
whatever. And she was funny. She had a funny air about her. I like weighed myself, like did you know how they do like the whatever.
It's just rude.
Whatever. And so I weighed myself, whatever. And she forgot what it said. She was like, what was that again? Did you see? I feel like
Well,
not
if
supposed
you're
to say
asking me, I'm going to tell you like 10 less.
that.
I'm not to be trusted in this
No,
circumstance.
I am my birth weight.
Exactly.
So she said that I had to like tell her whatever, which is fine. She just
you have to tell. Confess right now.
spill.
Spill
So it was what it was. I was already off to an intro. I was like, she's got a funny, maybe whatever. So we
Yeah.
get back to the room, and by room I mean little office where I am getting my stuff done. And so we get in there, and I wasn't thinking a thing, mind you. Like, just picture being like kind of just like homeostasis, normal in this situation. And she goes, girl, I'm so sorry. And I was like, what?
You got to weigh me again?
No, literally. I'm like, duh.
One more time.
Whatever. And she was like, it like smells so bad in here. And I'm thinking it's me. I was like, at first I'm like, is she saying I'm so sorry because like she's telling me I smell bad? And I'm thinking like, no, like I wouldn't. I smell fine. And I'm like, what? And she goes, the guy before you reeked.
That's HIPAA, I think.
She goes, the guy before you reeked. And I was like, oh. I was like, I promise, I really don't smell anything. I
don't want to hear that at a gastroenterologist
No,
because that means they're
literally.
farting in the room.
literally, or doing something like, I don't know. And I was like,
Yeah.
it's fine. Like now I'm like sniffing and I'm like, it doesn't smell
no.
bad. It wasn't bad. Like I would have been the first to say if it smelled bad.
Honestly,
And-
maybe she farted when you walked in.
No,
She's like,
and she had to
"This is a good-"
compensate. Yeah. And so she was like, it
I've been
literally-
making stuff up like that too.
No, for sure. And so she like, yeah, she just like starts, she like does like a wipe. She's like, I like wiped down. Like it smells horrible. And she was like, I literally couldn't even take it when he was in here. I know. And I was like, okay. She goes, okay, like let's get into it. Okay, so family history. Just jumps right in. I was like, this was quite the intro to my gastro appointment.
Oh, wow. Honestly, arguably a very stinky job, and now I'm scared to be stinky in front of you.
That's what I'm saying. So,
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, had to schedule my colonoscopy. Did I tell you about that?
Listen, horrible experience. Not that I've had one, but from what I've seen,
Yeah.
you need to go to the pool the next day.
What do you mean? Tiny?
You're going to be skinny.
You won't be able to see me.
You won't be able to see me.
Yeah,
You.
I have my colonoscopy scheduled. I'm a little bit scared. I'm not scared, but you have to go under for it, which
Yeah.
is not great.
Which is inconvenient.
So, yeah, I'll have thoughts on it later, and I'll share with the class. But like, I guess like hot girls are getting their colonoscopies.
Well, I'm sure you're actually going to feel good no matter what after it, because it still just clears you out.
Does it actually? Is
Yeah.
that the thing where it flushes you out?
Yes.
Do they do that?
Well, okay, so you have shown me before like a machine that like you can go, but you're awake and it'll like flush you out. But a colonoscopy is like, yeah, it flushes you out. But I think it's like more intense than that.
Does it actually? I thought they just put a camera up there.
No, I think they flush it all out. That's
Okay.
why you're so little afterwards, because they get everything out of your bowels.
Oh my gosh.
I know. So you're probably going to feel good no matter what.
Does a colonoscopy flush you out?
Well, would you feel good? It might hurt.
No,
I
a
would imagine
colonoscopy can flush out the colon. Some patients may experience mild bloating and stomach cramps after.
Yeah, because they make you fart before you leave. You knew this, right?
No, I don't know anything about it.
Oh wow, yeah. You gotta do like a big fart in the room in front of them. You gotta, yeah. They're gonna be like, yeah.
No,
they're gonna.
so you've not had this done? How do you know all
No,
this?
my dad had one, but he didn't tell me that. I think I saw it in a video.
Oh my god. Oh.
But my dad did have one. He said the worst part was just like the not eating before.
Yeah, because you have to fast the whole day before.
Yeah, like that's
I
the
don't
worst
know
part.
how I'm gonna
But
be able
I
to do
mean,
this
if you
again.
have any surgery, you have to do that. But his was like late. Like they called him in at like, you know how like you have to call the day before and they tell you whatever. Like he had to stop eating the day before, and then he didn't have an appointment till like 4 or something, like late in the day, which is horrible.
It's okay. I'm gonna survive this somehow.
No, you're gonna survive it. Look it up on TikTok, because that's how I've seen that
Okay.
people have to fart before they leave.
Okay, I'll do some research. But thankfully, it's not for another couple weeks, so we're
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. Yeah.
I can't lie. I would love to have a massive fart right now.
You're like, put me down for the same thing.
Put me under. I'm telling you, she is pushing up all of my organs.
Oh,
I'm like, it's also for any of those. Listen, we're just giving out all of our medical history right now, so
Yeah,
no worries,
of course.
But anybody who's ever had acid reflux, I've never had it.
yeah,
Like
it's
this,
bad.
like
Bad,
I've
bad.
never. But it is not like in the chest for me
Where?
at all.
Throat.
It's all my upper abdomen.
You like have a burning there.
It's not even burning. That's why I messaged my doctor, because I was like, is this just like normal? Because like I know
Right.
your organs all move up. Like, is this just
Right.
what it feels like? Like, it's just like, it feels like somebody is just like pushing on your upper abdomen. And she's like, no, this actually sounds like how a lot of like pregnant women describe acid reflux.
Oh my gosh.
And it's just like a different type of nausea. And I was like, so she just told me to take Pepsid. So
Okay.
we'll see how that goes. And like keep eating my Tums, which I was like, well, I'm popping those like candy.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
let's throw that in, mix it up with the sour
just
candy at this
mix
point.
it up. Yeah. I'm like, no, literally, I'm saving my sour candy. I'm just going to start dumping it on top of it.
Literally.
But, yeah, no, all of this to say, exactly, Sushi. You're going to feel good at the end of this.
Thank you for saying that. I'm hopeful. So yeah, I guess I've got some research to do, but that's happening in a couple weeks, and it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna survive
Yeah,
it. I'm
you
glad
are.
that I have the ability to get a bunch of these tests and like things done.
Yeah. I think the worst part is literally going to be the fasting.
Thank you for saying that.
But you can do anything you put your mind to.
Thank you, just like you. So my thing is I have something in my notes that just says language, and this pisses me off so bad. I don't know why I think I'm better than I am. I put things in our notes, and I try to just like put one word to describe it.
Because we don't want to give it away to each other.
Because I don't want to give it away. And so I'm like, why don't I just write more? Because I literally cannot tell you for the life of me what language meant. I know that it was something, and something funny. I remember in the moment, in the situation, I think I was on an elevator or something, and it was something funny, but now it's completely gone because I don't respect myself enough to put more context. Or the little kids at the ice cream truck now.
I mean, I wish they would stop it for me because then I would get out. It's the thing. I'm like, I'm going to have to pay the kids in the neighborhood. Just come knock on my door once you stop
knock on my
it.
door.
Yeah.
Bring me an orange creamsicle.
I want the SpongeBob one.
Please.
What's so hard to understand?
What's so hard to understand?
Yeah, there's no telling what that is, but the thing is that it always comes back.
Thank you. I'll remember probably 6 weeks from now.
Just to wrap up my list, these are two things back to kind of to the airport that I wanted to just touch on. And they don't have to be whole things, just two things I wanted to touch on.
Let us know.
One, I feel like there was this whole trend of how everybody hated plane clappers.
At the end of the flight.
Yeah. People don't talk about plane cutters enough.
Oh my gosh. People that pop up immediately.
And that are at the back of the plane and cut you.
Oh, wow.
The amount, I saw 2 fights. I mean, and then we were getting up out of our seats so that people would stop going in front because it takes so much longer.
That's crazy.
I didn't realize it was that much of an epidemic, but until I had 4 flights in one weekend, and I was like, oh, wow. I mean, where's the decorum these days?
The people have lost it. There's
There's
completely.
no respect. And then another thing I wanted to touch on, and this is, I think, I don't usually use airplane bathrooms because most of the flights I take are short, so I don't need to.
Right.
And then 2, I just prefer not to risk it in that way.
Right.
It just makes me nervous. But we were sat literally right next to the bathroom.
Right.
I had no choice but to read the signage on it.
Yeah.
Did you know that it's lavatory?
Instead of...
I have been saying laboratory. My whole life.
No.
My whole life.
No.
Go to the plane laboratory.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes... Yeah. That is hilarious.
I literally read it. I said lavatory.
You're crazy they spelled that wrong.
It's the way Dawson just immediately eyes are closed.
Please,
He's like,
please.
you know exactly the look he's giving
I know
me.
the look. I can recreate
He's like,
it.
yes. And
That
I was
is
like,
hilarious.
lavatory. And he's like, yes. And I was like, I swear they changed that.
That is crazy. That is actually crazy.
So that's just a little tidbit for anybody else who thought it was laboratory.
Hey, you're safe here.
You're
I'm
safe
sorry
here.
for laughing at anybody involved.
Sorry for laughing at anybody involved. And because we only have 2 minutes left, Sushi, you're perfect.
Do you want to say anything?
I did just want to say one last thing that has to do with your, what is the thing we do usually?
Consumption corner.
Consumption corner.
We
I know
didn't do consumption corner.
That's okay. We'll have a better one for next week.
Do you just want to give a speed round? Do you want to give one highlight?
Yeah, we could do a speed round.
Okay, do a speed round. Give me one highlight.
Wait. Now I'm nervous. What is it again?
What have you been watching? Anything?
Oh, yes. Okay, so I'm so excited about this one because I started watching it on the plane. Guy's Grocery Games. Guy Fieri, his grocery games.
I used to love that show.
I am obsessed with it right now. I started watching it literally on the plane, and now luckily they're short, so you can get through them so
fun.
fast. They're so fun. I love a show
cute.
that's fast,
Snappy.
that. Yes. So obsessed with that. Been watching that. Spotify opening right now. I have been watching or listening to Elevation Rhythm.
Cute.
Thank God I'm Free. So
Love
good.
it.
That's what I was trying to remember last week.
Yes.
What I'm eating are the Werther's caramel candies.
Yum. That is so my grandma coded. The one.
So grandma.
May she
Well, it
rest in
makes so
peace.
much sense because all of my cravings are things that I wanted that my mom or my grandma used to cook.
Totally.
So,
Yeah.
and then the one thing I wanted to touch on with yours from last week is did you know that traders, they don't sleep in the house?
They sleep in a hotel. Yeah.
They sleep in a hotel. Crazy? I saw a video about that.
I saw
week.
that too. We must have seen the same video because our algorithm is so synced.
That's
So,
literally insane.
they don't sleep in the castle, which is crazy.
I know, and
But
they have to pretend to go to sleep in it.
I
which is
know.
wild.
But it's crazy. So
Yeah.
that perfect dovetail, been watching Traitors, duh. And also
Obviously.
Love Island All-Stars just started.
I'm interested.
You want to lock in for sure. It's
I
on
wanna lock in.
Peacock, unless
Okay.
you want to have a VPN and can do ITV. But it's on Peacock now. So it's great. You should tap in. And
Well, I don't know if I want to risk my criminal history because then they'd never let me through the airport again.
yeah, you can't risk it.
They've never let me without
You
my
can't
ID.
say that you're in Manchester.
Yeah.
Heaven forbid. So I've been doing that and then listening to okay, I hate to say it. I know I talked
Okay.
about this last week. I feel like I'm kind of like on the op side. I have been listening to Before I Forget, like the album by the Kid Laroi.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like kind of on the op side because I'm usually like on like big Tate McRae girl.
Oh no. Do you know what? I feel like a lot of people are saying that though on TikTok.
Yeah, I've been listening to that. People
Yeah.
are saying that. Well, this is the thing: is Justin Bieber reposted like posted a story of him listening to his album or whatever, or like a post or whatever, and said like this album is the tits.
Yeah, I
and
saw that.
So yeah. Anywho,
Yeah, that's all the people needed to see.
Yeah, and like I kind of like it because I'm pretending to be like Tate McRae listening, like thinking what she's thinking.
Well, that's the best part.
The best part.
The lore behind it.
Yeah. So that has been in my rotation lately. And then eating ground beef and rice. The end. The end.
Wow.
That was my highlight from the week, unfortunately.
That's
Thank you guys for listening to our 22nd episode. So happy you're here. So happy to be here. And best news in the entire world is that our next episode is going to be in person.
In person, when you just said 22nd episode, I thought you meant 20 seconds. And I was like, no, this is an hour long. But
No,
now
it's
I
literally-
understand 2-2. Yeah.
22nd. Yeah, next week is going to be literally so fun because
fun.
Andrew and I are flying out and doing a long weekend in Austin with Dawson and Marlee. And so we're finally going to be in person again. And the world is going to heal a little bit.
The world is going to heal. And what's even more exciting is tomorrow we either decide if we are going to go through with this house or not go through with
Oh
this
my
house.
gosh.
And so you guys will either see it or not
See it or not. What a joy.
see it or maybe tour some more with us.
Yeah, we'll join the
Fine.
tours. Okay, perfect. Love you guys, and you're dismissed. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.